On the floor for the visiting team. At shooting guard, Moore. At power forward, KJ, number 24. At the other forward position, AJ, number 23. At the other guard position, DeJuan, number 20. At center, Hunter Dickinson. The head coach of the visiting team is Tyrone Lue. Let's meet your home team. Starting at small forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 12, Josh Reed. Starting at shooting guard, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 8, Connor Hickman. Man in the middle, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 55, Aziz Bandego. Starting at the other guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 1, Thomas. The other forward, standing 6 foot 8, number 33, Dylan Mitchell.
Welcome everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And Grant, sitting at the midway point of the season now, as a player, does it feel that way? Or does one half drag on more than the other?
You know, I'd say the back half can feel a little bit longer. Whether it's games of consequence that magnify things, or for teams lower down, maybe the season drags on at the end. Here we go.
Out to the wing. Pulls up on the wing. That one goes. Count it.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Thomas. Here's Hickman. Here's Reed. Shot clock at 6. Thomas passes to Hickman. Lets it go from the wing. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Pass to Moore. And now just over a minute played here in the first. That one doesn't drop. Now here's Reed. Defense right on him. To the middle. Can't get it to drop. He shoots a 3. And Reed pulls it down. Thomas outside. Pass to Reed. Here's Hickman. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. Here's Moore. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. Fires it. Can't nail the jumper.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Hickman, pass to Mitchell. Six to shoot. Fires the three. That shot off. Gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Over to the left wing. Here's Moore. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Team foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this
2
one.
shots.
That one's off. And the second free throw is good. Gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Outside Mitchell. Back to Thomas. Hickman, pass to Mitchell. Thomas outside. Tipped away. Inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Hickman taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. No good on that one. Griffin, he's checked in for more. Good on the second one. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Hickman pulls it in.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Now here's Thomas. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. And there's the drive. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Lets the three fly. Mitchell grabs a miss.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Pass to Reed. Mitchell with the ball. Picked by Reed. He puts up a 3. And that one's good. Mitchell. The visitors with the ball. It's a 3-point game.
They really threw their weight around last time. They got to the free throw line a lot, and it helped secure the win.
No doubt that's what made the difference. The aggression they showed, attacking, drawing contact. It got them points at the line and made foul trouble a big concern on the other side.
Now here's Thomas, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Blocked! And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 0, Dan 0.
Shot clock at 5. Mitchell, the pass to Hickman. Second shot opportunity. Misses from short range.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Number 20.
5 points in the game.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
And here's Mitchell, 15 in his last outing. Thomas misses.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Back to Griffin. High arcing shot. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for the Bruins, Dickinson. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. Shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Down low. Ooh, it's stolen away. To the inside. To the middle. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Thomas. Going inside. And no good. The dry spell continues. Pass to Griffin from behind the arc. And it's Thomas with the rebound. To the paint. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Griffin outside. To the left wing. That one is off. Pass to Thomas. Out left to the wing. Inside. Here's Hickman. And the layup is good off the glass. Hickman's got 5 points.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
Home team.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
And your breaker dance crew.
And this gives us a chance to check in on the season's best three-point shooting teams.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Shooting 33% in the first quarter. We've got 1:48 left in the first. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Well, he definitely forced that shot, guys. He had plenty of time to adjust himself and kick the ball out and look for a better shot. Have to give credit to the defense there, too.
Here's Mayo. Misses in close. Pass to Thomas. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game. The shot by Page, no good.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Griffin outside. Now Jackson. Clock at 6. Deflected. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Thomas, a screen on Griffin. Pass to Reed. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul, third team foul. At the line for your home team, Thomas. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson surveying the D. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. There's the drive. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Now James. They set the screen. Over Jackson. The shot by James, no good. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Bruins. Leading by 5. Here's Moore. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
And James gets it to go.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Now here's Jackson. And it's Page with a rebound. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. James with the ball. Takes one from 10 feet, and he makes it. James has got 4 points now in the quarter. Shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Pass to Jackson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Griffin outside. Pass to Mayo. With the teardrop. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Reed. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. James outside. The rebound by Jackson. Out to the right wing. Here's Mayo. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Mayo's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Picked by Reed. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Griffin pulls down the board. Got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Mayo. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Shooting poorly, just 30% so far. James against Jackson. Pass to James. Shoots over Jackson, and he buries that one. Back rim and in. James has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Here's Jackson. Check by James. Fader on the way. Jackson can't get it to go. Shooting about 43% from the field in the second. James outside. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Mayo. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And it's all from 3-point range.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Back to James. Jacks up with 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Jackson outside. They set the pick. With some arc. No luck on that one.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Griffin on the wing. Pass to Jackson. Hey, expanding his range. And Reed pulls it down.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now, here is James. He's got 11. 5 on the clock. Reed with it. There's the triple. The shot comes out. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Bruins. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Mayo. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Page passes to James. It's James on the wing. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Underway, a chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
He checks in second in the Western Conference. The fans just love this guy.
You better believe he's earned it. It's been an incredible season for him, and I think he should be part of that starting lineup.
And keep checking in for the latest in All-Star voting results. The home team on D. They trail by 1. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. To snap the cold streak. Mitchell grabs a miss. Gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over. And a quick check of the 2K leaderboard. Here are the toughest defenses to score against.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
Unable to get that one. Thomas with the defensive effort. Now here's Reed. Still no points. Pass to Hickman. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's Hickman. Clock at 4. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Moore. Check by Mitchell. Unloads. That one's wide left. Shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Got a piece of it. .124 left to play in the first half. To end the drought, and he lays it in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
A tight game here in Oklahoma City. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Hickman. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul. First team.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And early on, he was drawing a lot of contact and getting to the stripe. But that hasn't been the story here in the second quarter.
Hits both from the stripe. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's the pick. Launches a 3. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Mitchell. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Shooting 35% in the second so far. Three-pointer. Mitchell grabs a miss. Shooting 40% in the second quarter so far. Thomas outside. Missed inside. Fires from way outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Up 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done some good things tonight, but the three-point shooting is not one of them.
And that could bode well for them in the second half.
Let's turn our attention to the three-point shootout and highlight some of the top candidates.
All of them have serious talent, and they have endurance. They can shoot all day, rack after rack.
Yeah, when these guys get on a roll, they don't stop. They pile it on. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here's Thomas. Pass to Mitchell. Hits a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Moore. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
On Sunday, then on Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Thomas passes to Reed. Back to Thomas. Here's Hickman. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Shooting just 38% for this game so far. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Pass to Moore. Hickman pulls it in. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. This one for 3. They get it back to Thomas. The 3. The shot won't fall.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Pass to Moore. Oh, from deep. No good that time. Gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And here's Reed. No points yet. Takes the 3. No luck on that one.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Hickman. He has 7. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Foul. First team foul.
Man, good whistle there.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. That free throw misses. Griffin, he's checked in for more. And he sinks the second. Now Griffin to the wing, right side. For 3. Can't hit that one.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And that goes out of bounds. Now keep possession.
Home team ball.
Just about halfway through the season, let's take a look at how things stand in the West. Taking a look at the Bruins, they're currently holding on to the 3rd best record in the conference. Just need to keep fighting. On defense, the visiting team. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming on the free throw. Here's Thomas for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Thomas has got 6.
There you go, finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
Griffin outside. Unloads from 13. Mitchell grabs a miss. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now.
The team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Here's Hickman. Give him 8. Back to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a missed layup.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
The shot from 20 feet out, and Reed pulls it down. Gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Pass to Mitchell, all alone. He can't get it to go.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Home team foul. Reed. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Griffin on the wing. Yet to see a basket. Just 5 to shoot. That one no good. Shooting poorly. Just 30% so far. Hickman. Pass to Thomas. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Reed. Here's Hickman. Give him 8. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Now here's Griffin. The D's right on him. They set a pick. Clock at 6. To the paint. They still need this. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Thomas outside. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Thomas. Now Reed. Here's Hickman. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Floats one up. That shot, no good. Reed with it. No made baskets yet. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Thomas. Here's Hickman for the tie. And it's good on the layup. Hickman's got 10.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Substitution on the court.
And looking at this last month, here are the NBA teams that have been outstanding at reading the opponents and picking their pockets.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
It's Griffin, high post. Jackson outside. Pass to Griffin. 4 on the clock. Wing shot on the way. James with the rebound. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Griffin against Thomas. James up top for the lead. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Griffin. Still without a bucket. They need this. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
James against Jackson. The shot by James, no good. 3-point spread on the scoreboard. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Back to Jackson. Looking to get back on track. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Thomas has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to James.
2 minutes.
The floater. That's off. 7 for 12 now. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Bruins. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for the Bruins. Number 40. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. James outside. The rebound by Jackson. Shooting a low 30% from the floor. Here's Mayo. And he converts the layup. Mayo's got 7.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Now here is James. 16 points for him. To the inside. The layup off target. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Mayo. Jackson with it. Down low. Oh, deflected. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Griffin outside. There's 10 seconds left in the third. Just 5 on the clock. It's not going to go for him. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. They lead by 2 and will return shortly. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
You got to make the right play like you've been doing all night, all right? They're going to try to help and tag. You got to make the right play, finish, or make the right pass, all right?
Well, you got to like what Ty Lue is saying, telling his guys to take what they see.
Yeah, just keep it simple. Don't rush anything. Very solid advice.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for your home team, 0. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. Shooting a low 30% from the floor. Top of the key. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time. Shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Jackson against James. The rebound by Jackson. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the Bruins, number 41, taking 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Now, here is James. And there's a pick. 4 on the clock. The 3 ball. Griffith's shot is off. Jackson against James. Jackson outside. Pass to Mayo. Taken away. And they're on the run. And a two-handed jam. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Shooting only 31% in the game. Griffin outside. Here's Mayo. Back to Griffin. Kicks it out to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. There's a screen. Tries to break his ice. And right through it goes! Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Basket counts.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. To the left side wing. Here's Mayo. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Shooting at about 34% here in this game. Pass to James. Hey, from beyond the arc. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
Now, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Now here's Griffin. Here's Mayo. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. Mayo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
And there's James from the arc. Mayo with a rebound. Gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. To the middle. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. James deciding where to go with it. Fires from deep. He can't hit that time. Gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. To the paint. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Thank you for that, Allie. Pass to Moore. Five to shoot. 20 feet out. The shot off that time. Here's Hickman. Here's Mitchell. No good from 11 feet. Gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Inside. Mitchell grabs a miss.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Pass to Reed. Here's Hickman. Driving inside. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Thomas with a steal. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Hickman, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second team foul.
At the line for your home team, Bandego, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter.
Home team foul. Toss. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's more. 6 to shoot. From the arc.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Mitchell, the pass to Reed. Here's Hickman. Pass to Thomas. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And I think this hometown crowd is in shock as the visiting squad fires right back with a 3 of their own.
Misses from close range. Gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. To the inside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Mitchell grabs the miss. Mitchell's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Reed passes to Thomas. From deep, Mitchell. No good.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. You have to use better judgment there.
Down low. Tries again. Mitchell grabs a miss. Mitchell's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Thomas. And here's Reed. His first shot coming late. He can't get that one to fall. Shooting around 53% in the fourth. Looking to get it going. And it's good on the lay-in.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
Thomas outside. Driving in. And it's in. And now they trail by just 4. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. And Reed pulls it down.
and not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Thomas passes to Reed. Shoots from the elbow. That shot is off.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Dickinson taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Here's Thomas. Cash. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
That's how you draw it up. The defense just couldn't react in time.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
Pass to Reed. The 3 from Mitchell. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.